What is up, people of the internet? I'm going to be showing you how to play Shallow Haze. This is a song that I wrote with my friend Xanon. He provided the amazing vocals on the song, but I wrote all the guitar parts, so I'm really excited to show you how to do it, give you some tips, some pointers. The tuning is drop D. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first I want to talk about the tapping lick a little bit. There's a couple different feels in there that I just want to point out. You have this rhythmic feel of like threes or triples. So I would practice just getting the hang of that, but you also have this more like four kind of grouping that feels like this. And it involves a pull-off on the left hand, so it feels a little different. We're kind of switching between those two feelings, so I would practice as well as, just so that you can start to comfortably switch between them. For the main chugs that go underneath the chorus, it sounds like this. So I'm mostly alt picking that on my right hand, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But with one exception, there's a part right here, right there. I do a double downstroke. It's really quick, but I find that it helps me get a little more control over this dissonant like section of string. So you can do like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You could do like all alt. Hit that last hit on an upstroke. But yeah, I do it with the double down at the very end. I just find it helps me get a little more control over that nice, crunchy, delicious chord at the end. I want to talk about verse 2 a little bit because the rhythm in verse 2 for the riff, it's the exact same rhythm and right hand feel as the chorus. But we have a little more of an individual string kind of approach, and also I'm doing full alt picking, like I'm not doing any like double down. So just try and feel that similarity between the two riffs because they are the same, the verse 2 chugs and the chorus chugs. Also, for the last note of each phrase in this riff, I do a little tiny bend. And I find it best with bending like this to wait a split second before you bend and just get that bend at the very end of the note and then cut it off, like almost like a tease. You don't want to bend right away because then it kind of just sounds like out of tune. So let the note be established for a split second and then bend it right at the end to get that little character to it. At the end of the song, we have a breakdown that's actually a repeat of the verse 1 chugs. And for this part and verse 1, you want a really clear and distinct difference between your chugs, and I call them purrs, like a cat, because you kind of want this wrung out palm mute. So you have that sound, and then you also want a super clear, bright, open, high string. You want that difference really clear because that's what gives the riff that punch and the dynamic and the like interest that it has. So really spend some time just making sure you're getting that placement on your right hand really good so you get the purr. You also need a good amount of gain for that. And then you want to lift up that hand just a little bit off of the bridge so that you can get the upper part of the chord. I also make an effort, you could see this in the tab, but I make an effort to get the open B string, but not the open E. So it's a little tough, but try to get that open B in all of these. That is it for this lesson. On a personal note, if you're learning this song, that just like means so much to me because again, these are parts that I wrote. This song has been doing incredibly well for us. It just passed 60,000 streams on Spotify, 50,000 on YouTube. So thank you for all of the support on the song in general. Yeah, so hope this video helps and keep rocking. Ew, I didn't like that.